Hi, my name is Asha, and I'm 17. I'm a teenager. A lot of teenagers use shorthands while writing a message or email. For example, they use LOL, which means laugh out loud. And just imagine, they make your life so much easier. You can just go to a sandwich bar and say BLT ASAP, which actually means bacon, lettuce, tomato as soon as possible. And just maybe the cashier might just look at you weird and say, GLL, get a life. So sometimes we can mix them. They might mean something different that we actually think. For example, we have DVD. DVD is not actually really DVD player, it's Death Wally Days. That's a sitcom from the 50s. Then we have Doc. That's other causes. And last but not least, the array that despite restitution attempt. And what relate all of these three shorthands is not the word D, but the word death. What? No, yeah, again, the death. So a lot of people think about how or when they're gonna die, but not always what they should do before that. So I want to give an example of something that might help you with it. Please, again? Okay, so we have a bucket list. A bucket list is a list of things you want to do or experience before you die. And the origin of it is kick the bucket list. And that means that have quite a lot of meanings. For example, we have a way of suicide and execution. And one of the bullwallers hung himself on a bam, and he was standing on a bucket, and he kicked it. And the different meaning, we have holy water of bucket. So you can see they're quite different. So I asked teenagers the most important questions. Why, where, and what after? Why is that such a good idea to make one? Where do you want to go? And what after you're done? So the first question, why? So 86% decided that's such a good idea to make a bucket list, and they threw that, I want to make something, I want to do something in the future. Then 14% decided, I prefer being spontaneous. I don't need a list to make my dreams come true, and there's nothing wrong with that. Then we have where. Where they want to go. 37% decided they want to explore, they want to travel, they want to go to United States, they want to go to Dubai, to London, to Australia, they want to go abroad, they don't want to sit in one place. Then they want to feel the rush in their blood, they want to do something extreme. They want to go bungee jumping or skydiving. Then we have 90% think about the future. They want to give a blood to someone, they want to do a fundraiser, they want to be someone important, they want to be remembered. Then we have fame and fun. That mostly confuse that they want to do concert, they want to try new things, they want to do something illegal, maybe not everyone, but still. And they want to meet famous people like Beyonce. And the last question, what after you're done? And one time, teacher asked me that, and I threw, and the answer is easy. You're never done. Even if we're done, you will make another one, because we're humans. If we like something, and then we would like to do that again. And that's what it is. And I told you a little bit about what teenagers like to do. And I think it's time to tell you what I do, what I have on my bucket list, and what pushed me to make one. So, what pushed me? On the beginning of their school year, I had awful month with my friends, and we threw, let's do something different, let's just relax. So we go to the cinema, and we couldn't pick a movie. We even asked the cashier which movie we should pick, and she said, this is quite funny, but Jake Gyllenhaal is quite hot, and we couldn't decide. So we grabbed something to eat, and we just chill. And we were looking down our phones, and I come up with the idea, let's just write things that we want to do, and let's just make them happen, so we won't be any more bored. And it kind of happened that on our list was laser tag. And laser tag is on Central Mall, and we did it, and we didn't waste money on the cinema, we just waste money on the things that we like to do, and we were so much glad that we did it, and it was really great fun. So another story that I want to share with you, what I have on my bucket list. I am very passionate about dancing, and this is my dream. I want to become a choreographer in the future. And one time I was looking down the internet and I found a dance festival called Move It, which is in London. And, my sister lives in London. So I thought, that's not such a bad idea to go to London, to visit London, and do something that I really care about. So I booked the tickets, I organized everything, which tube I should take, where I should stop, and everything. So I called my sister, I was in London, I was about to go with her because I didn't want to go on my own on the first day because, I'd never been there, the place is huge, as you can see, and I didn't want to do that on my own on the first day. And so I was about to go to the entry, and she said, I cannot go with you because I have to go to work. And I was like, no, you don't. You're going with me. And that actually didn't happen. And I was so scared, but I just kind of opened the door, and I saw different people from different countries speaking different languages and doing what I really care about, that is dancing. And I was so glad that she didn't go with me because I understand that being independent, being alone, that doesn't make you weak, that makes you stronger because you know which things you should do and what you are capable of. And there's nothing wrong with that you do things on your own. And I met even an amazing girl named Sue, she's from China, and it was an amazing thing. Another thing that I want to tell you is that at the beginning of the school year, again, I was a kind of exchange trip, we can say. And we were getting to know about history of our country, about Germany, and there were people from Germany and Hungary. And we were just next to a hotel where was abandoned hospital. And we were going back from the workshops, and we saw the door was open to the hospital, and it happened that were airsoft. Airsoft is a kind of game that you shoot with these guns. You can see it even with the pink one. You shoot it with the little balls, orange ones. And next day, we wake up at 7 a.m. and eat really quick breakfast, and we kind of go there, and we play the game. And it was amazing. Trust me, you should try it. If one of the guys ditches us, and the curly one in the middle, his name is Adrian, I don't think he slept that night, and he took us, and he went with us, and it was amazing. At the end of the trip, at the end of this game, I asked one of the guys if we could go to another level, because there were 6 levels and we only just on the 2 of them. And he said, yeah, sure. And I'm not sure if he understands us really correctly, but I'm really glad he didn't, because at the end, the last thing I remember, I was on the top of the building. And it was in Gdańsk, and you can see at the back of it, shipyards, and it was incredible. The view is incredible. We could saw our hotel, we could see the city, and it was incredible. And one of the guys was really scared of heights, and we said to him, you should try it, you should see the view. And he did it, and we were so happy that he tried it. So I'm telling you these 2 different stories because I want you to know that your bucket list, like in the first story, can be organized from one step to another. It can be planned. At the same time, you can do things on your own. And like in a different story, the second one, your bucket list can be spontaneous. You can be in the city and see something and think like, okay, I want to do that. I never thought about it, but I want to try it. And you can do things on your own. You can do things with your friends, with your mates, even with the stranger. So at the end, I want you, like Mateusz, to close your eyes. Again, please, close your eyes. I'm wearing glasses, but I can still see if someone doesn't closing them. Okay? So I want you to just imagine about that one thing that you would like to have on your bucket list. That one thing. It can be something silly like buying an MP3 player or iPhone, or doing something extreme like skydiving, skinny dipping, I'm not judging, or go bungee jumping. Just imagine about that one thing. Think about the fear. Think about the things that might go wrong. Think about it. Think about making that one step. Nothing can stop you. You're doing it. Okay, please open your eyes. So we can say, like New Year began about 3 months ago, but still. So I think we should start it with the kick. So please go with the kick. Yeah. So kick the bucket list. Thank you.